We'll do 20 jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Another thing I like to do is what I like to call a golf swing. So you bend down as if you're in golf mode, and you swing. You pivot and swing. Okay, you ready? You're gonna do it from the side so you can see a little bit better. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another thing you can do is what I like to call butt kicks. Okay, you're going to be tapping your butt with your foot. I'll do them this way so you can see a little bit better. You're going to be doing it running in place. All right? Here we go. We'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? We'll also do, last thing, 10 little mini squats. They really activate your legs to get you ready. You're not going to come down like this. You're only going to come to here. You're just kind of really getting your knees nice and loose for the exercise. Okay? So we'll just do 10. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do high knees. High knees is a really nice plyometrics exercise, an explosive exercise. It really gives your body a nice jolt. It's a way of doing cardio. It's very intense, and it's a good leg exercise. It's also a good ab exercise because you're going to be stabilizing. You're going to be standing kind of in place and moving a lot while you're standing in place. So I'll show you what I mean. Here we go. You're going to be driving your legs upward. So I'm going to show you the modified version first so you see that you're driving your legs upwards. While you're doing this, make sure your abs are engaged the entire time. Okay, so we'll do 10 on each side. So this is 1, okay? See how my knees are coming up as far as possible? You can even kind of do this so you're hitting, so you know you're going as far up as you should. Okay, so we'll do 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I'm going to show you the more intense version where you're actually running in place. You want to keep driving those knees up. If you can only get this far, that's fine, but our goal is to get up here. You really want to drive your knees up to get the full intensity of the workout. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! we're going to be doing 360 squats. 360 squats are just jumping in place while doing squats. It's a little challenging, but the results are worth it. Okay, so let's get started. So you're going to be standing in place, and you're going to bounce off and go to one side. And now we're facing this wall. And then jump, and we're always landing in squat mode. Now we're facing this back wall. Then we jump, we're here. And then we jump, and we're front again. That's one. I know it seems like a lot, but you'll thank me when everything looks really good from behind. Okay? So, we're going to do 10 cycles. Okay? I'm going to be breathing heavy just right along with you, okay? Hang in there with me. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Woo! We're going to do mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are awesome workouts to work the abs while also getting some cardio in, okay? I'm going to show you the more intense version, the advanced version, and then I'll show you a modified version after that. You ready? Let's get started. So you want to get in plank mode. That means getting on your hands and feet, almost like you're going to do a push-up. And then you're going to bring your feet in like you're running in place. Okay? You ready? We're going to do 20 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now those are very, very intense, and it might be a little too much for beginners. So there is a more modified, a little intense for me today. There is a more modified, easier version that you can do. I'll show you. On your knees, you can tap, and you can try to get closer and closer. See how I'm getting closer to my wrist every time? And you can get to the point where you're tapping your wrist. So you're still getting that movement in the abs, but it's just not as intense. There is another version I'm going to show you. I'm going to tie my shoe very quickly. And I got knocked out of place with the mountain climber. On your feet and on your hands like this, you can tap out, or you can tap in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to be doing deadlifts. Deadlifts are an awesome upper body exercise, but they're an even better lower body exercise. You really work your glutes, your hamstrings, even your calves get a really nice workout because they're stabilizing. I'll show you what I mean. I have my kettlebells with me today. You can use dumbbells, you can use barbells, the bar with the plates attached to it. You can use whatever weights work for you. I'm going to use, each one of these is 8 pounds. I'm going to do that. For today, typically I'll use a 40-pound barbell. That's where I'm at right now. But you can build. You can even use 3 pounds and do this, okay? You build and build over time so that you can get stronger. So I'll show you front ways, and then I'll show you sideways, just so you see the movement in the front. With deadlifts, the name comes from, you're kind of like hanging and you're pulling up. You're hanging, pulling up. Hang, pull up. I'll show you from the back. And I'll show you again from the front, just with your feet. I like to keep my feet spread out as far as possible because I feel like this really gives me the best workout. You could start here, hip width or a little more than hip width, and you can do the same workout, okay? But if you really spread out, you get a really nice workout. Okay, so build as you go, work at your own pace. I'm gonna do it spread out, okay? I'm gonna do just 10 of these because they're a little more challenging. When you're doing squats, when you're doing lower body workouts, you don't want to do 20 at a time. I was told by a really experienced trainer that if you can do 20 squats, then you should probably add weight and just do 10 to 12. You know, squats work that way, lower body exercises work that way. So we're just gonna do 10 with the 8-pound kettlebell. You guys ready? Here we go. And remember that you're sticking your butt out when you do these, and you're sucking in as you come up. You stick out and then suck in, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember when you're doing these, you want to try to get as close to the floor with the weights as possible. You can kind of come to here if you feel a tight pull in your hamstrings. When you get here, this is your stopping point. You don't have to go to the floor. But if your hamstrings are not quite as tight and they're pretty strong, but you want to try to get as close to the floor as possible without coming down. This kind of negates the workout. You want to come to like right here and then pull up. This is where all the tension is to keep it from touching the ground, and then pull up. Okay? Remember good form. We don't want our knees to go over our toes. We want everything to go backwards. Okay? To show you a really good way to cool down. We do all these very intense exercises. We want to make sure that our muscles get a nice cool down before we go throughout the day. It keeps you from getting a lot of aches and muscle sprains and a lot of tension just left in the muscles. We want to bring them back to rest. Okay? So I'll show you some moves. One of the things you can do is when you spread out, you can stretch to your foot. If you can only get this far, that's fine. Just stretch to here and hold this for 10 reps. If you're a little more flexible, then you can come here, okay? So we're gonna hold this for 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Another good exercise, hurdler. You do this, and you twist the side so you can face this wall, and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Another good exercise is if you do pigeon pose, sleeping pigeon. You spread your legs out. I'll do it this way so you can see my legs. You spread your legs out and you rest. You make like a little pillow with your hands. Let me move back so you can see me. Okay? And you hold this for 10. This really stretches in here and even in your thigh area too. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to twist. And I'll turn so you can see me. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you were working your arms today, if you were doing a lot of things in plank mode, if you were doing some mountain climbers, some side planks, some full planks, you really want to make sure you stretch out your wrists, your arms, your shoulders, and your back, okay? So one of the ways to really stretch out your arms is you bring your arm across your shoulders, across your chest. This really stretches out the arms, really stretches out your shoulder. Okay, so we're going to hold this for 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do another stretch to stretch out our triceps. You bring your arms so that it touches your shoulder. If it only comes to here, that's fine. So try to touch your shoulders, your upper back, and bring your other arm here. Okay? So we're going to hold this for 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The last arm stretch we're going to do, we're going to be stretching our wrists. Okay? So we're going to do like this. We're almost bending it. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me again. Remember, it's really important to do those cool downs. It may seem like, well, I'm good, I can just walk away, and you probably could, but you might be a little achy later. Cooling down, it brings your heart rate down again, and it really is good for your muscles. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.